see your rekindled relationship with Brandy, since we're going to see Ray J. Will we see all of it?
There were rumors of strife on the set.
Brandy would say the Countess said bad things to her in front of people. It was because we were teenagers.
Brandy Norwood must be feeling very proud and happy after receiving her star on the Walk of Fame. It's a big moment in her career, and it shows how far she has come. However, her long-running issues with Countess Vaughn are still not over. People close to Brandy say she now feels like she has finally come out on top, while Countess is not on the same level as her success. Over the years, Countess has made several negative comments and claimed that Brandy made things difficult for her during their time on Moesha. She also helped spread the idea that Brandy was a bully. Even though the show ended many years ago, the tension remains. Now, Brandy seems ready to speak openly and no longer stay quiet about the people who have criticized her.
Dope character as Kim Parker because she gave you that hood girl essence. So a lot of our fans, some of them related to Brandy, but more of them related to Countess because we have more of that hood essence in LA and all these places that we're representing and around the world. I mean, hoods and hood girls are everywhere. Everybody loves a hood chick.
It really feels like this is the year for Brandy Norwood because she has been doing very well lately. Ever since her tour ended, she has been moving from one success to another. She finally received her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which is a huge achievement and shows how much she has accomplished in her career. On top of that, she also released a memoir that has received a lot of positive feedback. In her book, she opened up about many personal and professional experiences, including calling out Wanya Morris for how he treated her when she was still very young. Brandy is clearly not slowing down. She is now speaking more openly and addressing issues from her past, including her long-standing tension with her former co-star Countess Vaughn. Over the years, Countess has made several negative comments about Brandy, especially about their time working together on the show Moesha. Now, Brandy seems ready to respond and hold her accountable for those remarks. While Moesha was full of entertaining moments on screen, it appears that there was even more drama happening behind the scenes. Brandy and Countess played Moesha and Kim Parker, two high school friends who were very involved in each other's lives. However, if you look closely at their characters, their friendship often felt more like a rivalry. There were many scenes where they competed for attention, and Moesha sometimes seemed to look down on Kim or feel embarrassed by her behavior. This imbalance in their relationship created tension. Kim appeared to realize that their friendship was not equal, which led to feelings of jealousy and passive-aggressive actions. All of this added layers to their on-screen dynamic and may have reflected some of the real-life issues between the two actresses.
I'm sick and tired of you. Excuse me? I mean, you think you're so much better than everybody else just because you got a couple of A's on your little report card. A couple A's? Oh, I can't count either? For the past 13 years, I've had to put up with your superior attitude. Well, I'm tired of being Robin to your Batman. When did we get on Comic Strip? Oh, I'm sorry, Mo. I haven't read any real literature.
Many people may not realize that the competitive energy seen on screen between Countess Vaughn and Brandy Norwood was also present in real life. Both of them started as young performers and worked hard to build their careers before getting a bigger opportunity through the show Moesha. Even though Brandy had the lead role, Countess quickly became a standout on the show. Her character, Kim Parker, was loved by many viewers because she felt real and relatable. While Moesha was often shown as polished and close to perfect, Kim was confident, funny, and openly flawed, which made fans connect with her more. Countess brought a unique energy that helped the show stay entertaining, and other cast members even admitted how important her role was. She received major recognition for her performance, including an NAACP award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. As her popularity grew, it reportedly began to affect her attitude. Tensions between her and Brandy increased, and they often argued on set. Countess also started to feel that she deserved a bigger role, especially since many people told her she played a big part in the show's success.
Little girls, and who's gonna be the queen bee? Who's funnier? Who's thinner? Who's prettier?
They would be at one another by the time I got to the set. They were hugging one another.
Brandy Norwood once opened up in a Vibe magazine interview about her feelings toward her co-star Countess Vaughn. She said she believed Countess was very funny and talented, but also felt that she wanted to be in the same position as her. Brandy explained that people around them often told Countess she was the main reason the show was successful, and that idea seemed to affect their relationship. She even recalled a moment when Countess directly told her, in front of others, that she was the real reason the show was a hit. Brandy admitted she was shocked and had no response at the time. This interview surprised many fans because Brandy had a very positive and clean public image during that period, so speaking so openly about behind-the-scenes tension was unexpected. It suggested that things were not as smooth between the two actresses as they appeared on screen. Later, Countess responded by downplaying the situation. She said there was no serious conflict between them and described their relationship as being like sisters, calling it normal family-style drama rather than real hostility.
Some drama, but no. Basically, Brandy and I, we are good friends. We're like sisters. And what happens is, in a family, people, get into arguments and then they get back together. It's, that's the way it happens. I mean, it happens in families.
Yeah, my family,
but I
my
love
family,
her.
my family
I
shot
love
at me.
B. I love you, girl.
Just about a year after that interview, Countess Vaughn decided to leave Moesha and moved on to her own spin-off show, The Parkers. The new series became very successful and even pulled in higher ratings than Moesha, which made her even more popular for a while. After this, things between her and Brandy Norwood were mostly quiet in public, and it seemed like the tension had finally cooled down. However, that changed when Countess suddenly posted an apology online. In her message, she spoke about growth, personal reflection, and the ups and downs she had experienced in life. She praised Brandy's strength and effort, and admitted that both of them had gone through a lot as young stars. She also said there was no reason for them to hold on to anger, and that calling each other names did not make sense. She ended her message by saying she hoped to reconnect one day, either through a call or in person, so her feelings could be understood properly. She made it clear that her apology was sincere and not for attention, but came from a genuine place of maturity and reflection. Brandy responded with kindness and warmth. She said she was deeply touched by the message and appreciated Countess. She described their journey as young actresses as special, and said they grew up together under pressure. Brandy also expressed that she would be open to rebuilding their friendship and even working together again, saying Moesha would not have been the same without her. She ended her response with love and appreciation. Countess also showed support for Brandy afterward by interacting positively on social media and leaving encouraging comments. She suggested that their earlier conflict was mostly teenage misunderstandings that became worse because of outside influences. For a moment, it seemed like both of them had truly moved on and healed their relationship. But that peace did not fully last. Even after the public apology, Countess later made comments that suggested she was still distant and not interested in restarting a close friendship with Brandy.
Your rekindled relationship with Brandy, since we're going to see Ray J, will we see?
No.
And how happy are you for Ray J that he's getting married?
I didn't even know.
Countess Vaughn continued to support the idea that Brandy Norwood had a bully image, which people had been talking about for years. After this, rumors started spreading that Brandy never reached out privately to apologize, and this upset Countess. However, Brandy explained that she never owed her a private apology in the first place. Since Countess had already made her apology public, Brandy simply responded in the same way. Brandy also felt there was no reason to expect that a close friendship would automatically come from that exchange. At the same time, she still showed respect for Countess by praising her acting skills on Moesha, and saying she would be open to working with her again in the future if the opportunity came. Even with all the criticism about Brandy being difficult, she still has strong support from many of her former co-stars even after 20 years. In contrast, her relationship with Countess has remained more distant, and they have not shared the same level of ongoing connection.
Mommy, look what we got.
Baby girl's first Christmas album.
Wow. And we got a little box. We got a mug. Wow, thanks, B.
It seems like many people are now supporting Brandy Norwood and believe it is time to stop calling her a mean girl. Some fans feel that negative stories about her have been repeated for years and used to make her look bad without fair reason. They think people have been pushing this image and constantly comparing her to others in a way that is not fair. At the same time, Brandy still receives love and support from cast members she worked with more than 20 years ago, which shows a different side of her. The discussion has made fans more divided, with some defending her and others questioning past claims. People are now debating whether Countess Vaughn should have received more recognition for her role in Moesha.